We're on. Oh god. I'll check in a second to make sure it's all on. Right. It's come on anyway. Yep. Okay, so let us do one final thing. Not on my keyboard, you friggin'. I really need a second keyboard for this. Yeah, I definitely need a second keyboard. Right. I'll take that off, and then... Yep, there you go. Oh, son of a... dropping my pen. Right, turning that off. Chucking my pen behind me. Right, what was I doing? I'm in my gladiator gear, or my paladin gear, because I was leveling it up. That's alright, I got... what? 10,000 EXP away from leveling up. Right, okay, let's switch back into monk. Let us travel... That was right, it was here, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so I gotta go into mine, I think. Because I didn't actually accept the quest last time. Do 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 do. God, yeah, I feel ill. Really getting pissed off of my stomach feeling this bad. Anyway. But that's not exactly a topic for the stream, is it? We need to play games, not talk about how shit I feel. Alright, so yeah, I want to dive in here. It's that, isn't it? Yeah. I do really like the calmness of some of the music. It's just really pleasant to listen to, isn't it? And then of course you got this, which is slightly less pleasant to listen to because it's a bit more tense. Okay, so I wonder how many quests I've got up until the next dungeon. Is he doing push-ups? God, why don't we get all these cool emotes? I'd like to just randomly stand about and do push-ups. Go on then. Do I take the red mage thing? I haven't really been taking the red mage stuff, have I? I've been forgetting. Yeah, I might as well. Alright. What was his voice? I will not pursue her. No, that's not it. I think it's... what was his voice? Hang on. I think it's for her. I think... It is for her to think on her our master's words and recognise the futility of her course. That'll have to do. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realises this soon. Yeah, I do not know how to do his voice. Like, he's just shouty. But I feel like just doing that isn't a good enough way to do his voice. Where is she? She's down there. What's with the bat? Oh, it's a hawk. Okay. Hang on, turn that off. Did Kosetsu send you to stop me? Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. I need to sneeze. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was probably really loud. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scanned moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. 'Twould seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be travelling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him. Tosue, I will. Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me. Of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzuko Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Oh, we're slowly zooming. Stay calm. No one knows you are here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. And they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to... Right, where the hell is Yuzuko Manor? Oh, it's that thing down there. Okay. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm going down here. So I'm halfway to level 66. I feel like I'm gonna... Oh. Hello, Data. I'm assuming that's the rank B for this, or the B rank for this area. The fuck was that? Okay. Ignore that. I'll level in some other manner. Should I be queuing for a leveling roulette just to make sure I do keep on top of the on top of leveling? Because if I don't, I'm gonna get to a point where I just get screwed over heavily, aren't I? Why am I still running? Yeah, screw it. Let's queue for a leveling roulette. Go on then. 17 minutes. That's not bad. Hopefully I can get to the next dungeon at some point. So I can actually level up during that. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Yeah, that wasn't read very well. What have we got? A bunch of shit that I don't need. Or more shit that I don't need. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. So, we're ambushing him right now? I suppose it is, I suppose we are doing some kind of infiltration, assassination kind of deal, so makes sense that it's right now. Ah, there you are. From the roof we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. I already fought him once. He kicked my ass. Oh god! And just as I've started the Jul roulette. Okay, never mind. Withdraw from that. Do this, then go into the. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Yeah, I'll restart up the leveling roulette after I've done this. Instead of waiting around for, what, 20 minutes. Just not doing anything. Might as well continue with the story and then do something.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. Ah, but as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
God, yeah, he is an arse, isn't he? Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Hien! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Hang on, he... Oh no, he does still have like 5 or 6 people alive. I thought everybody had just sort of died. Okay. Don't know why I did that. It was a bit early. Oh, shit. Okay, I have no idea what he just did then. Oh, I'm not even in friggin'... Not even in Fists of Fire. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, okay. They're just gonna hit me. Interesting enough, I guess. Suppose I can use that just to make sure I'm... Oh, also I go... Shit. Fucking hell. Well, okay, at least I didn't get hit by that one. Why did I just lose my stacks? Oh, I've also got to go this way. Oh, balls. I mean, I would understand if I lost my stacks from that. But yeah, why did I lose my stacks?
This day you die.
I didn't think I was in particularly any danger of doing so. That didn't do a lot, did it? Okay. What the fuck is this? Unbridled.
Let us put you to a proof.
I've still got to beat him, have I? I'm doing 80 damage.
No, I must fight on. I must.
And you expect me to beat him, do you? Assuming I hit the dark reflection. There you go. Certainly walks slow enough. Yet, I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be winning this.
Give me something to remember.
Especially when he keeps doing stuff like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Also, I'm assuming with it. Oh, God. Okay. I got here. Oh, good God. There we go. Should I be in? I feel like I should be in Fists of Earth just for the just for the safety. There we go. If I need to, I'll use Riddle of Earth. Even though I don't really think I'm going to need to. At least I'm hitting him more often than I was before. Oh, shit.
Give me something to remember.
Good grief. Oh, God. Go on, let's use Riddle of Earth.
I see.
I also missed. Okay. Okay, at least I did it. It seemed a bit more tight than I was expecting. But
Ah, I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
what the hell just broke his helmet?
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live.
under normal circumstances, I would argue that she's dead. But, knowing this game... Hey, it's the villagers.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will never begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
I was gonna say, when was everybody else gonna turn up?
Now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
He is a bit of a sadistic bastard, isn't he? I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale and heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Right, I'll take that. Oh, it's an Aether Current. Persimmon leaf sushi. I feel like the fact that the actual item picture. I feel like the item picture being just that is a bit. It's a bit of a cop out. Like they always put the image of the actual item or the actual food on there, and for it to just be sort of the typical box thing, it's just I don't know. I'll be disappointed if they don't change that at some point. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. No, go away, Doman Weasel. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm still in Why did you have to interrupt me? There you go. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and more armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Right. Was there actually more? Oh, there's actually more stuff I didn't get to here. Hang on. Before we continue, let's just go over here. Oh yeah, also. I was in queue for a leveling roulette. Although I kind of need to wee now. God, I'm doing well today, ain't I? Anyway, right, why am I walking up here? Why am I walking up here? I might as well just continue now, I've started. Halfway there, it seems a bit pointless to waste it now. Fast travelling back there. So, the Aetheroid in the House of the Fierce, right? Is it actually in the House of the Fierce? Or is it the one that they destroyed? Or is there going to be another one just sort of like across the river or something? How are you feeling? Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The Shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
I love how when he rubs his face, he rubs all of his face.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Like what Yugiri did.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
She's a Saki git, isn't she?
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Okay, I've still got 10 minutes left in this queue. I've super got to pee. I'll be back in a minute. Well, I'll try to be. Right, okay. That should be back. Oh god. Yeah, and that was neither pleasant nor solved the problem, I think. So I'm fifth in the queue. Have I actually got any? Oh, I actually do. Are they actually better? That was right, I was going to ignore it because of the crit hit rate, wasn't I? Although 4 strength and all of that fucking defense should be far better than 20 crit, shouldn't it? What was that? 104, 106. Yeah, go on then. Oh wow, that looks terrible though, doesn't it? Yeah, stuff it. Go on then. Just wearing a weird white suit now. Oh god, stone vigil. Don't remember how to do any of this. What do we have? I have that. I also missed some of them. Oh, I've also got Rockbreaker, okay. So I believe my main course of action will be to do Rockbreaker. Of course it appears that I'm not actually hitting the one of them, so that's a bit weird. Probably not going to be doing this dungeon very well. Yeah, how the friggin' hell do you do the stone vigil? I think it's actually the next dungeon I've got to do on my ult, so so yeah, I should probably learn how to do it, shouldn't I? Be a good little refresher. Also, what the fuck gear is he in? He's in Shire Custodian stuff. I did not know the Shire Custodian stuff looked like that. Right. Yeah, so what? Hang on, I remember 2 of the bosses in this. One of them's that stupid one where you drag it by the door. and you have to fucking fire the stupid bullshit at the dragon, don't you? Yeah, I'm actually missing attacks, I think. Why am I missing? No idea. Yeah, do the DPS do the cannons? Is that something we have to do? I can't remember who takes care of it. I think the DPS do, because I don't think there's anything else, or there's much else particularly to do. Although I suppose I could just see what you does and then go from there. Also, I've just forgot I'm not actually in. I didn't realise I had it. So that might help. Because it got friggin' deselected. Didn't realise I actually still had it. So yeah. Remember that we've got Fists of Fire for this. When do you get Fists of Fire then? I thought you got it at like 45. Oh, 40. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so we're going this way. I don't even know what my rotation would be at this point. I guess just punch stuff, right? Yeah, let's just use True North. Hopefully I'm actually hitting all of them in this. I think I can just single target this now, can't I? I would have thought I could anyway, so just gonna single target it. I think it's a DPS loss if you use it AoE on 2 enemies, right? I can't remember. I never freaking remember any of this stuff. God, still loads of stuff to do. Okay. Might as well use internal release again. Feel like this fight's gonna last about 30 seconds. I haven't put twin snakes back up. So that's a little annoying. There we go. Okay, so first boss. Chudo Udo. Good God. The fuck kind of name is Chudo Rudo? It really does sound like Pseudo Rudo, and now I can't get the Pokemon out of my head. What's it doing? I have no idea what that was supposed to be. It really is amazing how little I remember this dungeon. just use mantra. Just, it didn't even get the healer in it. Didn't even get the healer. I really need to look up how mantra works as well. I keep doing it, but I keep failing to understand how many people you actually need to get in. Like, does it increase the healing potency of people it's used on, or does it increase the healing potency of the people that, like, if you've got it on, does it do more healing than if say the person who has it on? I'm not making any sense because I'm trying to concentrate on this. Ignore me on that one. Right, where is mantra? Yeah, okay, so whoever it's used on, I don't need that, do I? So if you have it on you, that means the healers will automatically heal you for more damage. It's not a case of you need to get it on the healers so they can heal. It's not the person affected by this heals more with magic, it's the person gets healed for more. Okay. I think. I've never really actually used it that much because I've never been in never been in too many situations where I knew that it was useful. Where are we going? Oh, we're going up the stairs. Might as well single target the one he's told us to if he doesn't seem to want us to AoE him down. So where's the second boss in this? I assume there? Because it's in one of the side rooms, isn't it? So that much I remember. There seems to be a lot of enemies here. Is it just me? Like, it really feels like there's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I forgot he wants us to kill these first, doesn't he? Or is it just simply because I'm used to big pulls that it seems weird when you don't? Like, seeing the actual amount of enemies in a dungeon seems a bit weird. That'd probably be my guess. There probably is no more enemies than usual. Oh, they're both in the same area. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't know what's... Huh. Learning all sorts of new things about Monk at the minute. I completely forgot what it's like to play at this lower level. Or at this level, anyway. I'm gonna kill that one. Nope. Try and get all of them in that. Not sure it works, but whatever. So yeah, it's got to be in here, hasn't it? I've got more enemies. Good grief. Honest to God, it feels like there's so many. Also, I feel like we're going after this one, so... I don't really think it's going to matter which carriers is we go after. Also, does... I feel like you needs a goad. I might as well also restore my own TP. Yeah, it's in here. And yeah, I do not remember how to do this fight at all, so if I screw it up, severe apologies. I think what we've got to do is keep an eye on the oh, wrong button. Yeah, here we go. We've got to try and... Oh, it's Pyre gonna do it. Okay. Okay, right, Pyre's gonna do it. I can ignore responsibilities again, yay! Okay. Thanks for that. Didn't know it did that. Okay. That's gonna move. Slightly unsure why. Hang on, if I try and make sure I get everybody in that, so it's a bit easier on him. Now I should hopefully understand how it works. I'm also not going to bother to limit break again, because this guy's going down pretty quick. Also, I seem to remember there being a part of this that you actually use limit break on. Yeah, I don't know either of these. Yeah, I seem to remember in my... I think I've actually only done this once. I think I've actually only done this dungeon once. That is weird. Then again, I managed to go through the entire story without actually doing Kai's Cry at all. So, I mean, it's not really... No, was it Kai's Cry? The desert-y one. Yeah, I managed to get to level 60 before I friggin' did that one. So it's not really surprising that I haven't done this one very often. Just single target this now. So I mean, at least I vaguely know how to do this for when I get up to it on my ult. Although if I have actually got to do if the heal is responsible for doing the mechanics for that second boss, I'll have to actually look to see what I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, catch stacks. Lost freaking twin snakes though. We're not going in there. There are just so many enemies here. Seriously, it's ridiculous. Like, honestly, surely it's not just me. It really does feel like there's too many enemies in this dungeon. Might as well restore my TP. Oh god, wrist cracked. Oh god, there's more. God, why is there more? I'll do mantra just to make it a little easier, because I think this pull's supposed to be like vaguely difficult or something at this level. I'm not sure. I think that's why the group I was in to start with used. Or the first group I did this with said to use limit break on this bit. I think that's what they were getting at, but I'm not really sure. Also, I enjoy the fact that it's called the strong room. Do I not have the cutscene skip on? I should do, shouldn't I? I thought I did. That's really weird. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Okay, he's gonna jump up and Oh, shit. That was close. Yeah, I'm gonna lose stacks at every single opportunity I can here, aren't I? This is just gonna be one of those fights where everybody hates Monk. Also gonna use Mantra again. Just again so it's a little easier on the healer healing everybody. I feel like he's going to jump again in this egg, so I can't say I think there's a whole lot of point using internal release. Well, judging by how long it's taken, I think there probably was a good reason to use it. There you go. Oh shit. It's that side. Nope. I didn't even realise he did it twice. Right, I suppose that basically as soon as it hits 2, if I just put we'll just put that back up and then use it now. There you go. Screw it, I'll give it to him. Nah, I don't really want that. I have a feeling that dungeon was pretty slow. And then again, it was mostly because there was so many frigging enemies. Appears to also be a hunt here somewhere. But let's ignore that and do this. I will be travelling to the Azim steppe, Tosway. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it is my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. So hang on, he has a bit of a deep, gruff voice, right? Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truths of their hearts. That's not. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. Yeah, I can't do his voice. I cannot do his voice. Then again, when have I ever done any of their voices? I wonder what kind of man Lord Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. Then again, so is Fordola. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why, maybe. If I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. There seems to be a crap ton more quests just popped up about the place. Also, I've got all of the Aether Currents here again now. I'll talk to Alizé now. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion? Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Uldar, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from countless personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues me, or intrigues us, Tosway, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy, and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetherite, I could go on, but you understand. I've got to speak with Alphino now. God, is it really quarter 3? Aye, so it goes on. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Tosway? For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait! Don't leave us yet! Or don't leave yet! Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. We'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Cutscene? Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma. Such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
So I'm gonna get to fight him again soon. Meanwhile, fringes of Girabania. Where the hell is that? Also, who the hell is that?
This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Oh, it's, what's his face? Estenia.
What choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you up for that.
Do 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 do. Hey. Oh, was it supposedly that fox fight? Oh god, ow. Might as well complete the circle. Right. I guess I'll get that one. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Izari. Okay, so we go to... oh. I might as well just walk there, mightn't I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I quite like this place actually. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I do like the music. Except when you get in a battle. Then the music ain't that good. Well, I mean the battle music's alright. Better than it think it's different to the Heavenswood one, and I think I like it more if it's different. If it's not, I actually just quite like the music. Also, I did say you'd never go back to the Ruby Sea for the story. At least I was wrong, I guess. At least it gives me an excuse to fly. From here, we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim steppe. Lys and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Yeah, okay. So you could have just, I mean, you didn't really need to actually tell me that bit. You could have just had travel to the Azim steppe through the Ruby Sea. That could quite easily have just been the quest line. I assume there'll be a cutscene, so I'm gonna move the mouse in preparation. Yeah, it's the map again. So I think this is isn't this the last place you go to in terms of areas for this? With Doma. So I mean the continent's still got quite a bit of stuff to explore. What the fuck is that?
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Right. Okay, so this place is massive again. Why is one just called Fired? Okay. I give you the Azim steppe, Tatway. Though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much farther. So I'm going to assume Reunion is this, yeah. And then the Dawn Throne. Wham bam, thank you, Mammoth. How far am I from leveling up? I'm about 3/4 of the way there. Or 5/6. Or 5.5/7, to be more precise. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Yeah, go on then, I'll take the red mage thing. When last I spoke with Lord Hien, He said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, you Giri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim steppe was home to the nomadic tribes of the Zaylas since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny. If they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in here and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't.
Why indeed, Lys, why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zayla warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them.
These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin, and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean, we're meant to be looking for Hien.
It's Lord Hien to you.
People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately, Tosway.
Oh.
Tosway, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Jesus, ow.
Oh, God.
Hello, merchant. Shambui. What do you look like? Booze! Fresh booze! Your choice of lamb or zo? Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? A doman? Unless another Dazkar is keeping him in her yurt, he's not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans. Let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Azim steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies.
I can and I will.
What fortune you have to come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too. Hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. A doman? Poor meat they make domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of some few days ago.
And let's talk to Boulder.
Doo-doo. Roasted fish with pumpkin. An exotic foreign delicacy, cooked to perfection. Beloved without the steppe. Come. You seek diamonds? Then you come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favour with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall.
It's, oh god, ow. It's attuned to the Aetheroid just before I forget. So where's this Goro guy? What does he look like? Okay, he's just another Aura.
I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again, you are seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she's mole because I heard them talking as they passed.
So I've literally just got to go around saying mole. Are you serious? I've actually just got to go around saying mole. Not even the right thing. I'm not even going to listen to him. I freaking hate these quests. Okay, I found a mole. They look no different than everybody else. Except she's pink. Very pink. Oh, I see you were looking for hien. In that case... How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will! Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you must be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary you pass through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. Help me find this stupid thing. I am sorry, but we must speak of hien later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. Oh, look, I'm gonna go find some shit for this bleeding woman, and then she's gonna do fuck all. You want to help me? Is that it? No. No, I do not. Just tell me where fucking hien is. I'll just give you the money. I have money. Just give me... I will just give you the money. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Tosway. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you are finished. Good luck. Just tell me about hien. I don't care about finding your stupid whisper root. Sort your own problems out. Hey. I'm supposed to fight these things. Can't say I'm sure what tornado does, but whatever. Let's come over here. Right. Okay. I mean, it was easy enough. Still annoying that it's basically just a friggin' fetch quest again, but you know, whatever, it wasn't that bad. Took, what, a couple of minutes? Welcome back, Tosway. Have you bought the whisper root? Yes, I did. Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udkan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west. Do 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 do.
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undine ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
I'll go over there and kick both of their asses. He looks mad.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
Well, that was interesting. How much better are these? Only a little bit, but I might as well take them. Right, next quest. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honour and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. So, where is he? Oh, he's over here. So hang on, if he's over here, why did they go that way? Oh, he's up there. Okay. That's why they went that way. Going up here, talking to hien. Actually, 2 seconds. Right, back we are. Okay, so we're talking to Lord Hien.
The Kami are merciful, my Lord Hien. I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them?
The clothes seem to be rendered terribly. Seem to be blurry as hell.
You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yogiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrano, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest. I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Narden?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Narden and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
So I assume that's what the dungeon's gonna be, this Nadam, or Nadam thing. Tosway Cellar, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan. And after we take to the battlefield together, we will have a victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer, I can relate. Right, so we're getting weapons here. So, you too have heard of the Nadam. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever triumphed, much less participated in a Nadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mol Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. Okay, so where are we going? We're going this way. Because I'm pretty sure this is the 65 dungeon, right? Considering it's 3:30, I highly doubt I'm going to get to do it today. I mean, I think the only way I'll get to do it today is if it's literally in the next, like, 15 minutes. Yeah, if it's in the next 15 minutes... Wait, are the instances done? Is there no more instances? Oh shit. Seriously? Those instances were a nightmare. I actually didn't get asked to join one, did I? So yeah. They must be gone. Oh shit. Wasn't even a queue as well. Earlier on, I mean, not to get into this. My friends, I give you Molly Low. Or that thing, or this thing. I'm assuming that thing. The Kanun of the tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. So yeah, right. I should... I suppose I should be talking to the Chocobo guy. Oh yeah, it's a falcon paw now, isn't it? Not Chocobo. Oh, what stuff's he got? Also, I might as well repair my gear. Doesn't really need repairing, but whatever. Oh, so he's got 64 stuff as well.
And they've got 62 and 63 stuff. What items has he got? Nothing that special. Okay, never mind then. Also, what kind of a name is Boujeg? Honestly, what kind of a name is Boujeg? What does this guy look like? Well, considering it's an old lady. At last, the traveller comes. That's a terrible old lady voice.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Why has she now got orange hair?
Ours is the soil, hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Narden, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Narden, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
Agreed. What the fuck are you talking about?
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
I believe the term is adventurer. But, whatever. So yeah, here. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nardum. Though I still fear our chance is grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mall, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter. I can't say I particularly want any of these. I'll get that. But so is this lot. Red Mage, I guess. Ow. Stream's buffering on my computer again. My friends! I must warn you. You will journey onto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in the strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. That is such a weird sentence. Yeah. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast might be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take me time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Lise? Who's that? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand. But in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. I will attempt to... is it actually just crashing good and proper because it's... I don't know, let's just refresh it and see what happens. Still seems to be going on the stream still seems to be up on the PS4, but it doesn't seem to be up on my computer again. A word of advice. Our quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla in their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Tosway? I have 6 bags of entrails, which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you, and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Then it is settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Okay. That's a matter. It is yet another turtle. Also, why is there like about 1,000 different
I assume this is not what we're supposed to be fighting. That was a bit of a sharp noise there. Yeah, that was a bit sharper than I feel like it should have been. Well, I mean, neither of those were Gulo Gulo, so what the hell do you want from me? Also, I feel like I need to, Yeah, I have got all this. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because I haven't viewed the cutscene on PS4, isn't it? It's counting that I haven't viewed the cutscene because I haven't seen it on PS. Yeah. Alright. So that makes more sense. Also, I am literally so close to leveling up. Here is another destination. Now you see, this is a Gulo Gulo. Or is that the point of the game? They're not all supposed to be Gulo Gulo. Some of them are supposed to be, some of them are supposed to be just matter martyrs. What the hell is in there? The House of the Crooked Coin, okay. Oh, we got 3 Gulo Gulos now. Yeah, I thought I'd attract the bird. Damn it, I'm dying here. I'm getting my ass kicked. I should probably switch and then do that. And then hope I don't die. I'm gonna though, aren't I? Run away, run away, run away, run away. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so at least I survived that, I guess. Oh, I actually had a potion as well, didn't I? So didn't need to quite run away so soon there. So what am I? I'm about 200,000 off leveling up, aren't I? So, oh, what am I? 290. Oh, have you used all your baits? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulo Gulo.
Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Tosway... With the meat of 4 did she return. Congratulations, my lord, you are the victor. Oh ho, and there you have it. I should try not to let it go to my head. I know better than to expect the hawk to show her talons on a whim. Nay, when the time comes, I expect you will prove yourself more than my match. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Morley Low forthwith, and let us have Tosway present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zala cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Yeah, why did they walk off that way? It's just here. I never understand sometimes the way they walk. Your return, Tosway. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavour not to disappoint you all with my cooking. I will on that one. Do-do-do-do. You will probably... Do I even want the spell speed? I suppose I'll get the warrior axe, wouldn't I? It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbay. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him in the other yurt, taking how many quests. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Now, Chogi. So, down there. It's very strange how half of the time there's quite nice music, and the other half of the time it just seems to disappear. Every single time. Yeah, one more quest and I should be able to level up. 66. Oh, Tosway, are you here to help too? Great! So I suppose Dorbay told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it. Of course, you do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, gather dung. Okay. Auburn tufts. It's one way to describe poo. Boo, boo, doo, 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 doo. Oh yeah. I was thinking, what the hell was the Durium small sword? And then yeah, it's the red mage stuff, isn't it?
Right, so where might the other one be? I'm gonna have to assume... Oh, son of a... No, you can't even jump up there. Good gravy. I'm gonna assume it's in some kind of weird place. Oh, it's just over here. Okay, it's just right next to her. I just completely missed it. Well, have you found your share yet? Good work. I hope you found that. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. No, I did not. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. They make cheese out of shit. Okay. I heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes this rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zayla. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and in all the villages in one place of part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep. But I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back. Because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place, and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien, and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the Elder Gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Cyrena know how we got on? Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo-doo. I don't know how that tune went. So, if I go just across here, and then I go up here, yeah, definitely thinking we won't be getting to do this dungeon today. I'll have to leave it till tomorrow or Thursday or whenever. Although Thursday, Crash is supposed to be coming, so it might not be Thursday.
Welcome back, Tosway. Did you speak with Dore? Well, well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
Feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely, without regret, and I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you. And when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
Putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
But I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Also, if that thing's name is really Asswang, like what? Asswang? Come on. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the Mall? Okay, what should I be taking? What should I be taking? I don't want spell speed. Yay! Oh yay! I learned tackle mastery. Oh, such a good set of skills. Oh, I'm so happy. That's not better than what I've got on, is it? No. Only just worse. Oh god, more spell speed. Freaking. Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Narden. Ah yes! As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many miles until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Metal. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Jul. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardam's Metal? All the way the fuck over there. You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Shakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seol An, hidden within the mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Metal. Sounds to me like it'll just be a trial, just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Narden, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ha! What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as yourselves, such as you, are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Metal. Wait, hien! Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Jul will hearken to their call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we finish the trial. Wait, is the Jul the gigantic bird thing? Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. Oh. Okay, so, I mean...
I might actually stop in a sec. So I could... Because I assume this quest will simply just be go over there. Yeah, I'll stop here. I'll stop here. Is there anything else I'd like to do before I log out? No. No, yeah, let's go back into the let's actually go back in here just in case this is a sanctuary or something. Oh, the music changes. What the hell is that with my ear? Oh, it's the headphone rubbing on my shoulder. Also, you now need you almost need 8 million. Freaking hell. I feel like I'm going to be 66 for a while. But anyway, yes, I shall leave it there. We did a bit more quests. Not a whole lot, but we did some. But yeah, anyway. I hope I'll be back tomorrow. It is my day off, I think. So I hope I'll be back tomorrow. Might not be usual time, might be slightly later. But if not, I'll definitely be on Thursday. Because hopefully, should have crashed by then. And we can ignore Final Fantasy XIV completely, ha ha ha, and get even further behind with the story. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.